Here with Alexa Beck. What's your role?
I am a solution sales executive.
So what's the most amount you've ever made in sales in a single year?
How much money I made or how much I closed?
How much you closed?
The most I've ever closed, I believe, was just under $4 million.
How many years have you been doing this?
I've been in sales for a little over 10 years, but legal technology about 7.
What was your first sales job?
Cold calling, baby.
Okay.
250 calls a day.
How are you able to achieve $4 million in sales in a year?
I think I humanize myself fast, right? So I am rememberable. So people remember the conversations. They remember to come to me when they need me. And it's also just being approachable, so I don't pressure folks. I don't pigeonhole them into saying what I wanted to hear just to move a conversation along. I make sure that they can feel comfortable telling me what they need and naturally just progress.
Do you think people are built for sales or are they made for sales?
No, you're built for it. I'm
built
sorry.
for it?
I do, yeah.
So you can't-
You either got it or you don't, Jason.
So you can't turn anyone to a salesperson no
Well,
matter
I
how much
didn't
training.
say that. I didn't say that. Now, people can be taught a lot of different things, okay? They can be taught what the technology does. They can be taught the different tools that can make it easier to talk to somebody. You can't teach charisma, and you can't teach empathy, and you can't teach... You can't teach swag.
You can't teach swag. What was the one deal that you can remember that you thought was just a complete disaster? You weren't going to land it, but somehow you ended up landing it.
One time we were demoing for a very large organization and the deal was worth, so much money and there were so many folks on the call and the pressure was on, okay? And a 1-hour demo turned into an over 2-hour demo. My coworker and I are messaging on Teams back and forth, talking about what a disaster the demo is turning into. I reply back, it's brutal. At the end of the call, they laugh at me and they say, hope we weren't too brutal on you, Alexa. And I didn't think we'd ever hear from them again. And boy, did it take a while to close them, but guess what? We finally did, because at the end of the day, people make mistakes, but it does remind you to maybe text somebody with their woes, not message them on the screen, but that they needed the product, so it all worked out.
Do you have like a hype song that you play before you get into onto a call?
Not one song, but I want horrible women rap. I want like the most like crass woman rapper songs to really get me pumped up about being a bad bee, you know, and knowing I can get it done. So catch me listening to Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Kim, Cardi B, right?
Yeah,
and just reminding myself I'm bad.
I listen to it too. You are bad. All right. Thanks, Alexa.
Thank you so much, Jason.